Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Be Gay, Do Crime, the D&D actual play where we send a rotating cast of queer misfits on missions for the Alphabet Mafia to further the gay agenda through illegal means. Hi, I'm No Man. I'm your dungeon master and your tabletop. And I would love it if we would introduce ourselves. Starting up there with Ellie. Hey, Ellie, who are you and where can I find you on the internet?
Hi, hello. I'm Elifaine. I'm one of those streamers who do a lot of different things. One might call them variety streamers. That's what I do. I play some games such as Dungeons and Dragons. Thank
Nailed
you.
it.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
I want to ask, what's a bit of tawdry gossip about Arcadia? Is it that Arcadia chews at the when she finishes her sentences and she's done talking, immediately always bites into a sandwich?
Yes. If she doesn't, it's that if she doesn't know an answer to a question, she just starts like uncomfortable. Like she always has like a biscuit in her bag. She's just like, and she just shoves it in her mouth and starts chewing like, sorry, like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she's just,
Such a very special breed of socially awkward that I respect. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Arcadia has snacks. Done. Canon.
And she is a snack.
And is a snack. Nailed it. Hey, Adrienne, who are you and where can I find you on the internet?
Hi. I'm Chaos. You can find me in everything. I am Adrienne Driggs. You'll find me on the internet everywhere. I work in marketing, so I have all of the things. So, everywhere. I don't... Yes.
Amazing. Beautiful. And could you tell me who Titus is and a bit of tawdry gossip about them?
Oh, Titus is a sassy motherfucker. Posh as fuck. And tawdry gossip. They can remember every name of every person who's ever served them food, but they could never remember the name of any of their bosses.
Amazing. A true working class hero.
Can we try something really quick? And it's, can Adrienne and I switch introducing each other? I feel like that would be significantly easier for both of us because we're so bad at this.
No, you're amazing at it. These are both bangers.
Thanks so much.
I'd bangers.
Thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to make our guest go last because I am a gracious host. So, Fenice, hi. Who are you? Where can I find you?
Oh, I am another one of those so-called variety streamer people here on Twitch. And also an RP ho and lover of occult and tarot and music and whatever my ADHD allows me to do that day. But otherwise, I am playing Eden, Wild Magic Sorcerer, Fae Fair, and I guess gossip would be Eden hates mortal or like material plane food. And so Fae barely eat anything. And what Fae eat is honey. That's it.
Wait, just honey?
Yeah.
And croissants, right?
And croissants.
Okay.
Well, anything made from Fajolo is who they are Fae, so they get it. They know the good ingredients. But otherwise, regular food or drink, they don't eat it. It's disgusting.
Disgusting. We did, good news though, Wes, we did find a Fae bakery that's run by brownies.
Yeah.
So in case we need a snack, that is always an option. Okay. And last, but so certainly not least, our new friend, and long-term friend of the channel, my chaotic other half, Wesselhausen. Who are you and where can I find you on the internet?
Hi, everybody. I'm Wess. I am Anne's chaotic other half when it comes to D&D here on Twitch. I do tons of D&D, tabletop RPGs, often with a huge charity bent. I love getting to raise money and be chaotic as fuck, and raise money for charity in the process. I'm playing Kalewick tonight, a satyr from the Feywild. And tawdry gossip about them is they often keep a dossier with all of their sexual partners' informations, um, as well as things that have been agreed upon and hard limits, so that they're not having to like reset those every single time, because they also don't remember people's names that well.
What's Kalewick's type?
Kilwick's type is breathing.
That's
Kilwick's
the spreadsheet.
Important though.
Breathing. I like
Kilwick really likes to taste of the plains.
Don't
Great.
we all?
A real sampler platter on that part. Okay. So we rejoin the party once more. Once last we saw the party, they were riding towards the graveyard at midnight to meet up with Gemini and hand over the amulet of choice. Now, I just want to know, did you do it? Did you make it?
Same. I'd like to know that as well.
Yes, we did. Of course we did.
Of course we did. We dropped the dead weight.
I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that like the spirit that was in the thing is not there anymore is not important, right?
Okay, fine. Since nobody knows, smash cut! You are all piled in the chariot, led by Arcadia's stolen black mare, clattering over the cobblestones. You come up to the graveyard just on the edge of town. It's almost midnight and the moon is bright as you pull up to this sort of wrought iron fencing and grated fence, and you see that it is very dimly lit. There are a few candles on various gravestones, but other than that, it is just you. What do you do?
Wait, it's just us? There's nobody else?
Well, you're just at the front of the graveyard. It's Arcadia, Titus, and Eden in the chariot with the horse.
Arcadia,
The
should we
poison.
leave the chariot here and go inside?
Do you think he'll be safe here? She looks around.
Give me a perception check.
I am looking around with you as well.
Everybody looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody looking.
Is that like a help roll or just regular normal? For perception?
One of you can roll with advantage, we can just say.
Okay.
So Arcadia, if you want to roll with advantage, you said it first.
Sure. I got a nat 20 with that help.
Hell
Fuck yeah.
So with a nat 20, you manage to pick out the silhouette of Gemini against a mausoleum. She is a master thief and is incredibly adept at hiding into the shadows. In fact, there was no other role that would have overcome her stealth. But since we're playing with auto success, that will do it. So you can see her there. Otherwise, the graveyard is quiet. There is a slight rustle of wind in the leaves, and the few lit candles are melting down and flickering in the breeze. But otherwise, things are calm. It doesn't feel that twinge that you felt before when you were dealing with the undead energies. That sort of wrongness that registered with you doesn't seem present.
Okay. She's gonna turn to the horse and say, "Do I need to tie you up? Or will you be good?" "Yes, I do." No. All right. Well, she's gonna take one of her snacks out of her pouch. All right. Well, she's gonna hold it with a closed hand. If you're good, this is for you. Will you be good? All right. She's gonna put it back. It's for later, darling. You have to be patient. All right. Yes, I think I see Gemini over there.
Remember that time that I said there was nothing bad in the cemetery?
Excuse me?
Tell me, mommy.
Remember that
Excuse me, what?
time?
You telling me that we misplaced our
did it?
trust in you?
They're cursed, but I made them. Between the sacred and profane, I love my children all the same. It's Anne's Blur's Creations. Ooh.
Did it again.
That's right, kids. It's time for Anne's Blur's Creations. Whoops. You thought you were safe, but no one's safe. No one's safe from the blurst when Mel is in the house. Thank you so much for that $200 donation. And hitting our goal immediately.
It's so bittersweet because obviously thank you so much, but also fuck you.
Fuck you with love.
Yeah, fuck you with love in my heart.
With a lot of love.
Yeah.
Love and spite.
Mhm.
Love in
Yeah.
spite of it.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
okay.
Somebody
Kelwick.
wants to donate a magic surge for me, bitches, so we start even harder because
Oh, no.
I'm down.
Okay, well, Arcadia doesn't know this. She thought it was safe, so she does not tie up her horse. We gotta keep it no metagaming.
You know what? Life is weird, and it was safe when you asked. It was safe when you asked, and now
Yeah.
it's not. Okay, Kalewick. So you are standing next to the mausoleum with Gemini. So Gemini is a tabaxi cat burglar who works for the Alphabet Mafia. Now, my question is, did you seek out the Alphabet Mafia, or did they seek you out?
Ooh, I feel like I sought them out. I feel like I heard about them and I was like, these are my people in the material plane.
Okay. So that is exactly what happened. You kind of asked around. You have a sort of a knack for knowing who to ask what questions to get your way in. And so that is how you have found yourself there with Gemini at midnight. And she is kind of leans towards you and goes, "Ugh, they should be here by now. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, is that them over there?"
Is everything all right? I'm sorry, I don't have, despite all of the rest of my features, I can't see in the dark.
Oh, really? I don't know why I assumed you did. Okay. I can't, is there something, I don't know, does it feel really cold all of a sudden? Are you cold?
I am literally covered in fur.
Right. Sorry, I mean, me too.
Maybe. I mean, you are as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like there's something. And then you all hear it. The lumbering, as from behind a tombstone appears the silhouette of a human. And Gemini turns towards you, Kelwick, and she goes, I scoped out this place. There was no one here.
I don't know if that could be called a someone.
What do you mean? Look at him. He's just a guy. motherfuckers
it.
roll for
Just
initiative.
I knew
Damn
it.
it. Fucking hell. Not just a guy.
Just a fucking
Fuck.
How did I help set that up? I wasn't even. I
Magic. Absolute
feel-
fucking magic.
I feel bamboozled.
Natural 20.
Oh shit. Nice.
Okay, can someone else take care of initiative
will.
order because I
Yeah,
can't count.
I got it. No problem.
Just a guy got 11.
Okay. So let me okay, so just a guy got 11.
Mm-hmm.
Arcadia got 16. Wes, what did you get?
14.
14. Eden?
24, baby.
Oh baby.
I heard a
Titus? Titus, what did you get?
I got 11.
So first up, we have Eden. Then we have Arcadia. Then we have Kalewick. Then we have Just a Guy and Titus tied at 11. So how do you want to remedy that?
Titus can go first.
Titus.
need it.
And, yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Just a Guy. All right.
Okay, so we don't have a map.
Theater of the Mind.
Actually, we might. Hold on
Oh,
a second.
shit.
I have a lot of maps. Do I have one? Nah, not really. Not on here. Okay. But I'm just going to use the little thing to lay you out where you are in relation to each other. So if you have the VTT up, you can see where everybody is relative to each other. This is not to scale.
Rather not be related to each other.
Yeah. Well, there we go. And you're just in front of a tavern that is irrelevant to the plot at this particular moment in time. So, Kalewick, you are on the right side with Gemini. Just a Guy is to the top, and the three of you are at the gate that's on the other side.
Oh, sorry. Did Gemini roll?
Oh. I don't know if Gemini's going to help you. I'm just going to be honest with you.
That's fair.
Gemini is just gonna like.
Gemini rolled a 16.
Okay. Tied with Arcadia.
Oh, thank you for the sub pose. And I saw that there was a $25 donation.
Oh shit.
Was
Is
that
it
a
wild magic
Was that a
surge
cheeky
time?
little wild? Was that a cheeky little wild magic surge?
That what that was?
Was that what that was?
Do you want to do like an asterisk beside Gemini? And like maybe not for the first round, but if we're really hurting, they can jump in.
No.
No.
No, I'm not going to do that, actually.
No.
You're going to fight Just a Guy, and it's going to be fine. So, top of the order. Who goes first?
Eden.
Who's top tonight? Mm.
Eden. Great.
Was that a donation for a magic surge?
Yep, it was.
All right, let's start hot, babies. Let's do it. Let's see. Stop.
Let's get spicy.
Okay, 493. Yep. Okay, we're starting with a bang. As I am
He's just a
feeling
guy.
some sort of uneasiness. Are we seeing this? Well, yeah, we are hearing the doom drag.
Yes.
Right? Okay,
Depending on
cool.
how good your dark vision is, you'll either see him clearly or he'll be somewhat obscured.
I have a 60 feet dark vision.
You can see him fine.
Okay, perfect. So as soon as I see him, you guys that are close to me will see my eyes start to sparkle with constellations and this like shimmer of like galaxies and stars like in my eyes. That's what it is. My caster eyes looks like galaxies with infinite detail. So
Thank you so much, Sparky, for granting inspiration to just a guy.
Oh my god. Sparky, what?
The betrayal.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jacob.
top 10 anime betrayals. I can't believe it.
It's so good. Okay, just a guy
With
and
my-
Sparky go way back. Okay. So, okay.
With my beautiful cosmic galaxy eyes sparkling in the dark, I will how far away am I? The 30 feet? 40
Yeah, sure. Feels like a distance.
feet? Sounds about right. Okay. I am going to move back 30 feet.
Oh, goodbye.
No, I'm not gonna go goodbye, but are we outside of the cemetery at this point? The
No,
graveyard?
you're inside the cemetery gate now.
Inside. Cool.
So if you want to go back
I'm
to the
just
road,
gonna,
you can do
like,
that.
I'm just gonna scooch back a little bit. I'm just getting myself out of range, if that makes sense. So I would like to be 60 feet away from just a guy. And
Yeah.
as I am 60 feet away from just a guy, I will use my Tides of Chaos. So we're gonna roll again on that bitch in a second. But she will take out her diamond and let it spin in their hands, and from it they'll just call upon icy storm of magic and just blast a ray of cold. I'm using chromatic orb, but I'm using ice damage for it.
Amazing. Okay. So-
I'll take advantage.
Yeah. Do it.
Wow, 2 3s. Cool. I still surge.
Cool.
So we'll roll for that. 163. Well, fuck me.
Uh-huh. What's that?
Kester's arms fade into the ethereal.
Bluetooth disconnection.
That's what
Yeah, they
happens. Your
disconnect
arms
from my body.
Bluetooth disconnection.
Bluetooth disconnection.
Ethereal arms disconnected.
Disconnected. Yeah, I am fucked. Let me roll a d4.
Cute.
Kester's arm fade into the ethereal world, material, whatever, for 1d4 rounds. Cannot cast somatic or material spells.
Okay, so from everyone else's perspective, this is what happens. Eden's like, actually, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna back up and kind of backs towards the gate of the graveyard. And then space and cosmos start spilling from her eyes, and her retina
2 rounds.
swirl with Nebula for 2 rounds. She pulls out a diamond and it starts to spin, reflecting those same constellations back at her. And you see your own image in this gem. And then your hands just disappear away as they become these same sort of, I'm going to say the same sort of nebula. The same sort of Milky Way that just extends out from your arms. And the cold orb shoots out from the diamond across the graveyard, kind of Arcadia and Titus goes like right between the two of you, like pew, and then just sort of crashes harmlessly off of a tombstone next to just a guy. Yeah.
You guys, I might, yeah, I can't help you for a little while.
Why? Arcadia's gonna
I
leave.
got no arms!
Oh, what the fuck? What the proper fuck?
Is this a common misoccurrence?
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn? Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, that is it.
Okay. So I believe I am next. In the above VTT, can I just share something like super that'll make your life so easy, Gnome?
Yes.
Do you see on the left hand where it just says combat?
Yeah.
Click it. automatically puts everyone into initiative order.
Cute. I don't have the right things on there, but I love it.
Okay, JK. Cool. Arcadia's up. She is
That's
going cool, great. All right. So she's gonna use her movement to get right up in his fucking face, bro.
Get him.
I'm gonna get him.
Mhm.
Do it. Get it. Let's get it. Get it. Okay. So,
Sorry, Eden's been disarmed. That's all. As you were.
damn. All right. Okay. New to paladins. New to a level 2 paladin. Very cute. I got dueling as my fighting type, which gives me a +2 to my attack. Question.
Yes.
Do you think it would be automatically calculated, or do I have to add that in myself? Who's to say?
Bam.
I think you have to add it yourself.
Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy. So we're gonna go for, 19, 20, 21, no, 24, 25, 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damages.
You're level 2 at 26 hits, yeah.
12 piercing damage. And is it a bonus action to lay on hands? Oh, Divine Smite, sorry.
Yes.
If you can
probably.
spend 1 spell slot to do extra radiant damage. 2d8. 12. 24 damage.
Oh
Fuck.
God.
Let's fucking go. Smite is a free action. Shadow Tiger, is that true? Is that true? Is that true?
You just have to spend smite whenever you connect with an hit. And you can always
connect?
and
Oh,
you can
so it's-
always decide to spend it as soon as you connect. So you don't have to spend it beforehand.
Yeah. Also, what kind of damage does your
Fight on
smite
Paladins
do?
is broken.
Radiant damage.
Yeah, that seems to hit real good. That seems to just okay. So here's
Sorry.
so how much piercing did you do?
12.
And how much radiant?
12.
Jesus fuck. Level 2 paladins, yo. Okay, so
This
here's
isn't even my final form. I haven't even taken a nose yet.
so you run up to this guy and you get up to him, and this guy is like uncanny valley. What is the most just a guy looking guy that exists? I just want to know.
Like, I feel like it's like Free Guy from like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Just like literally just a guy. He just like works an office job, and he just has like a button.
He has like the
white.
high and tight cut. He's
Yeah.
got like a sensible polo.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got he's just got some cargo shorts that are like he's just a guy.
he's wearing like tennis shoes.
The only discerning feature about him is that he is carrying, at first it looks like a handbag. Then you get a little closer and it's actually a brain in a jar. Yeah, he's just carrying a brain in a jar as a handbag.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, that's kind of.
So that's maybe a little unsettling to you. I'm not here to judge.
Is that kind of like when Jaden Smith brought like his hair as a +1 to whatever that was, like the Met Gala? Is that like his +1 is like head in a jar?
Yes, 100%.
It's really serving. Okay, he's eating right now. Literally, the brain that he's holding, he's eating.
Oh no, he's not eating it. In fact, the brain actually looks at you.
But is it?
Oh no.
Wait,
But
does it have
is-
eyeballs?
But is he eating?
No, he isn't. He kind of goes to like talk to you.
Yeah.
And just like his jaw unhinges a little, and he kind of goes like to put it back on. And as you get close, wait. Okay, listen, a quick trigger warning for body horror, okay?
Yep.
5. A wave when it's done.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get closer, and his skin is sort of undulating over him. It is moving free of it, like as though you know that
Jelly?
scene in The Mummy with the scarabs underneath.
Yeah. No, hated that. Okay.
It is moving freely of its own ability. Okay, now we're done. Welcome back.
Okay.
I gave you so much warning. Come on.
I know, and it was fine
Not
when you were
me
like, it's
actually being glad I haven't
undulating.
eaten today yet.
And
no.
then you were like, so scarabs moving under his skin.
Hey.
Dude, that scene from The Mummy when I was little, like,
That fucked
terrifying.
me up. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Nightmare
Yeah.
fuel.
All right, we're done. We're moving
Still
on.
made me gay.
That
Okay,
scene.
so
So
that
gay.
happened.
Like
Not
the
that
entire
scene,
cast.
that movie. That's what I'm saying. Is nothing
The
could
entire
undo.
movie.
Okay, yes.
Body horror. Yeah, I was
Oh,
like body
yeah.
horror over. Everyone was to repeat the
Like-
scene. Well, fuck me. I tried.
We're processing our trauma, okay, collectively. So yeah, Arcadia takes her rapier and oh, never mind. I wasn't going to describe what her rapier looks like yet because she doesn't have the cool version.
Yeah.
It's just a rapier, and she decides to. Can she like when she sees his arm do that thing? Can she? She's going to try to cut it off.
Yeah. So you do that. Okay. Shit. Okay. I'll go easy on you. You cut his arm off and it flops onto the ground, and then you watch it immediately turn around and start climbing its way back up his body. The skin moving separately.
Oh, that's too bad, Eden. I thought I had secured you a hand.
It's okay, don't worry about it. They'll come back. They're
This
just
one
ethereal
seems
right
like
now.
it's quite in use at the moment, actually.
Wow, would that make you an arms dealer?
This
Damn.
ain't a scene. It's a
God.
goddamn arms race.
No.
Cool. Next in the order.
All right, it is Kale.
Oh, it's me.
Yes, you.
So I'm gonna see the hand start to scurry and be like, oh, absolutely not. And I'm gonna step forward and be like, I'm gonna be right back to Gemini. And I'm going to pull out a whip that is tied up around my hip. And I'm going to cast Booming Blade with my whip at the hand.
As soon as she sees you enter like the scene, because we have not met yet, Arcadia is kind of panicked, and she looks at you because you're casting kind of at her direction. She's like, "Friend or foe?"
So sorry. Mutual acquaintance. And
Love that. Love it.
and I am going to make an attack.
Arcadia doesn't auto respond, so she shoves a cookie in her mouth.
That is a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Beautiful. So it is going to take 5 points of slashing damage from the whip. And since I attacked the hand with Booming Blade, if it willingly moves before the start of my next turn, it takes 1d8 thunder damage. So if the hand tries to keep like crawling up to the body.
Yeah, okay. So who's next in the order?
So now I have, I guess, like a hand on a leash. This is
Yeah.
That's gonna be Titus next in the order.
Oh my god.
It's me.
Oh my god.
Fuck, man. It's creepy, but it's cold. You said, right?
There was a sudden temperature drop.
You okay? I am going to. Let's see. Wait, how far am I from this? I have to be within 10 meters, right? My movement speed is 30 feet, so I'm gonna move like I don't know how to grab myself. I mean, I do, but
Sorry.
I mean, okay, so can I don't select. There we go. I found it. Okay, I'm gonna move like here, and I'm going to cast Produce Flame, and I just get a normal roll as far as I'm aware. I think that's all I needed.
What is it? I can't see it.
I got a 23.
Yeah, okay.
And it only does 1d8 of damage, and it looks like it rolled 2 damage.
Okay. So where are you casting this? So this is a creature now, this kind of like lumbering flesh monster with an arm that's been removed and is now on a leash with Kalewick, a satyr that has appeared, just kind of having it on a whip leash.
I'm casting it directly at what I perceive as the head.
Okay. Now there is a brain in a jar, and there is also a head. Which
I thought the
one?
brain was like the part that was the creepy crawly thing that was happening. The
There's
brain
a-
wasn't
That is
the thing.
the arm.
That was
that was
just the
the
other
arm.
arm. There are 2 arms.
Oh, there are 2 arms. Okay. I would say at the brain in the jar.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you produce flame right at this brain in a jar, and it is
Boil it.
floating in this sort of like formaldehyde, and the formaldehyde starts to boil and simmer and make little popping sounds inside its glass container. And you just hear a hissing noise come out of the creature.
Yep.
Right, who's next in the order?
Just a guy is next. And then we're back at the top.
Okay, I feel like, Gemini's there, and she goes, "You got this." And then it's just a guy.
She's like filing her claws.
yeah, she's like, this saves me time, frankly.
Like on top of a mausoleum, kind of just like leaning over and like watching.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here, I'm gonna pull you all back up because you're all kind of around just the guy, except for Eden, who's right back there.
Yeah, I'm like,
So here is what happens now. Okay.
Oh, a quick question,
Mhm.
just in case we need it. Do our inspirations roll over from last time?
Because we all seem to have it on our characters' tunes at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep
Thanks.
your inspiration. If chat
Thanks,
gave it to
chat.
you, you can keep it
Thanks, chat.
Okay.
thank you, chat.
because you're about to need it.
Oh
Could
no, please,
everyone-
chat, help.
Could everyone give me a wisdom saving throw?
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even if I'm 60 feet away.
Yep. Unfortunately,
17.
it's within 60 feet.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm using
Could have gone for 61, just saying.
true, but that would have been too much room for me.
Okay. Call when you're ready for.
Okay, I'm gonna 16.
Okay, 17.
12.
I also had a 17.
Okay. So, Kalewick. All of you see this happen. So this creature and this strange jolted movement, this disjointed thing with the hand that starts to move. So a few things happen at once. The hand wrapped in the whip just goes to pull on it like grabs the whip that is and pulls itself forward and immediately is hit, boom, with this huge bolt of thunder damage. And could you roll me that D8?
Ooh.
Yes, booming blade.
5 thunder damage.
Yeah, it fucking explodes. The hand just kind of, and when it explodes outwards from your whip, it doesn't I don't know how many bodies you've exploded in your day, but it doesn't move right. Specifically, you see that the flesh comes off in like weird, like it's like goop, like almost like clay. And kind of flies out in every direction, and the bones stay together in kind of in this strange shape, but they're kind of turned and mangled. And then as it hits the ground a final time, the phalanges kind of snap off, and it starts to turn to dust in front of you. And as this happens, the body of Just a Guy lets out this horrific scream. And you go to look towards the source of this sound, and this generic middle-aged white dude visage is suddenly overtaken by a spectral form of a ghost. And Arcadia, Titus, and Eden, it gives you a little shiver down your spine. But you ain't afraid of no ghost. Kaelwick, you is afraid of this ghost. And I think as you are frightened for 1 minute, you realize what it is you're truly facing. Not quite a zombie. This is a boneless, using crushing embrace on a skeleton that has been possessed by a ghost and is carrying a brain in a jar in a sensible handbag. Yes, that's right. It's just a guy.
It's just a guy.
It's
Just a
just a guy.
Until it's not just a guy anymore.
Until it's not just a guy, until it does use horrifying visage on you. But good news is nobody ages. So, Kaelwick, you now have the frightened condition, and you know what that means. It means you is afraid of the ghosts. Okay. And what do we have?
Is that back to the top of the order?
Yep.
All right, Eden.
Go team! You got this! Yay! You go! You're doing it right!
Except it's just a limbless dance. It's just,
No,
just a lot of body sway.
Arms made of
Sick.
stars. I literally can't do shit right now, but I can give a performance check.
Yeah, give me a performance check, and this will count. If you do well, will count as the help action. If you do poorly, it will just be a bummer for everyone.
I'm gonna give advantage to myself and surge again.
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, I needed it. That is a 14, the top one, and I'm surging. Yeah, you guys go! You're amazing!
I'm just picturing the wacky inflatable arm flailing.
Yeah.
between
Yeah, that is
hands.
exactly right.
Just made the stars.
Okay, so as I'm dancing, I'm growing a third eye on my forehead. I have
I love this
Also,
too.
Starlet.
I have advantage on perception checks for 1d4 hours. Let's
Hell yeah. Amazing.
yeah.
Okay,
You guys are
great.
doing fantastic.
Who would you like to give the help action to?
Arcadia.
All right, Arcadia, I think you're next.
Wow, I suddenly feel so inspired. I feel like I could do anything. And she's going to make another attack. So that's with advantage.
Yes.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, 22 plus 24. I roll damage.
Yeah, that hits.
And I do another 12 piercing damage. And then
Damn.
I'm gonna use Divine Smite again.
Mm-hmm.
You spend one spell slot to deal. Okay. That is going to be for 4 radiant damage. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
Okay, 4 radiant damage. Okay. So you do this. Guy's looking pretty fucking rough. He's looking rough. He's just kind of like, you can see some of the like boneless, which is like a meat monster, is kind of like sloughing off and kind of just like going for purchase. But when that radiant damage hit, it just fries. You just hear like the little echoes of like spirits just going in the background as that singes it. Titus, you are next.
Okay. How is the brain in the jar doing?
Unwell.
Actually, sorry. It's Kaelwick next.
Kaelwick, just kidding. Titus,
Okay.
Simmer down. Kaelwick.
I look on at this thing and I'm like, they make them different here at the Prime Material. This is awful. And I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on myself. As I start like taking like a little bit of a step back, like, oh, absolutely not. No, we did not come here for this. This some Prime Material shit. And I cast protection from evil and good on myself, so I'll get advantage on the next saving throw I make to not be afraid.
Okay. Perfect.
And that advantage saving throw is 22.
You're strong now. You are protected. You are shielded. And although this is wrong, it is no longer viscerally upsetting in the same way that it was a moment before.
Beautiful.
Is that your turn?
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I'm good.
You're good. Okay, I didn't want to make assumptions.
No, I'm great.
Okay, Titus.
I really want to make some good stew, so I'm gonna once again produce flame on the brain in the jar.
Don't
Okay.
forget, just a guy has advantage. Or inspiration, rather.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yes, just Dine.
Oh, I rolled terribly anyways. I wildly cast more fire and it sparks around the jar, but it mostly misses.
Okay.
Unless 12 hits.
12 does hit.
Well, I do 1 damage then.
And you just, okay.
1d8 and I got 1.
Yeah, perfect. So you do this, and this little brain starts like swirling in the jar and then turns towards you and just like kind of like baps against the side of like an aquarium, like trying to get your attention, like bap, 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 bap. And it is going to mind blast you. Could you... Sparky, I want to use your Sparkspiration, but he doesn't really have many abilities that are an attack. They're all saving throws. Okay, hold on. Give me a hat. Give me a sec. Da, 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 da. Okay. Well. Oh, I guess he could. Okay. Well, anyway, Arcadia and Titus, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Well, it's a good thing I have a really high intelligence because I rolled. So I rolled an 11 with my +5 modifier. So it was 11 after the modifier.
I got a 10.
Great. You both take 17 psychic damage and are stunned for 1 minute.
I only have 10
Wes
HP.
dead?
Hey,
Night.
I'm still up.
Do I just write it
I
as
would be
0?
down.
Or do I write it as -3?
Okay. Well, this is time for death saving throws. So, how we're going to handle death saving throws in this campaign is when you fall to 0 hit points, I will give you an option. You can either choose to fall unconscious, or you can choose to keep fighting. If you choose to keep fighting, you will have to beat a 15 to make your death saving throw. If you choose to fall unconscious, you have to beat a 10. If you fail 3 throws, you die forever. Goodbye. Good night.
So if I just go to sleep then and don't keep fighting, then I'm not dead, but I could be attacked while I'm asleep.
Yes. And if you take damage while you're in any of these things, once you're at 0 hit points, once you take damage, you auto-fail your death save.
So
This is actually a different rule, Tiger. I keep switching up my homebrew rules, but this is what I want to do right now. I like this one. Somebody else uses
If I
this.
keep fighting, then I get a chance to make death saves. If I don't keep fighting,
Either
then I
way,
just
you're
die
going to
the
make
next time I'm
death
attacked.
saves. You are dying. You are bleeding out mechanically, essentially. What we're going to do is your anime moment. You just got mind blasted. Your brain, it got unwrinkled. It's smooth now.
Smooth brain.
So you are in dire straits. Either way, you're going to make death saves. The only thing that changes is how high you have to roll to succeed on that save.
Yep. All right. Well, I am going to.
You can choose on your turn, so you don't have to
Okay,
choose right
my-
now.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that is so Arcadia, you are not dead, but you are stunned. You can repeat your saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Great. Who's next in the order?
Whose turn was that just?
That was just the guy.
Okay, it's Eden's turn.
Hey, Eden, how's it going?
This is my last round with useless arms. I can't use my arms, so I can't come to you guys and stabilize you. I can send good vibes. Give you advantage
Thinking of you,
on-
besties.
Great.
just
Could you
saying,
roll
I
for
don't
thoughts
think
and
that's
prayers?
I can roll for thoughts and prayers, sure. Should I
Yeah, give me
just do
D20.
like,
Roll for thoughts and prayers.
Okay. That is a 17.
Yeah, the vibes are pretty good. I
Yeah.
mean, you're still stunned, Arcadia, and you're still very close to death, and Titus is still at 0 hit points. But the vibes took a turn for the better.
Can I give, if it's possible, can I give like a good vibes for like a resisting the stunned condition if they're saving against it or something?
I'll allow that. I'll allow the help action to give Arcadia inspiration
Arcadia
to
friend, bestie,
flex out of stun.
You got this.
Honestly, like things were kind of grim, but now she looks around and she's like, work.
Yes.
Okay.
The star tentacles putting on a light show
Yeah,
over your
exactly.
stunned body, and you're like,
Like,
you know, okay.
Okay, yeah, literally yes.
Heal some wounds. Thank you for Jolie for that $20 donation
Oh,
for
thank
some
Christ.
mass cure wounds.
Hell yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. Chat be on your side, except for Sparky, who do not be on your side.
Sparky demon.
Oh my god,
Jolie.
I rolled 3d8 for your cure
Yeah.
wounds.
Was it like
I got an
3?
8, an 8, and a 7. So plus my modifier, I would say, is 3, so you all gain 26 hit points up to your max.
Thank you so much. My life
Jolie,
is
fucking
saved.
clutch.
Literally clutch.
I'm
I
gonna
had
say that
3
my
HP.
cosmic dance.
Did that. It was so good.
Here's what happens. Okay, so here's what actually happened. Eden, you're dancing, and then out of your bag just goes flying a bunch of like snacks that you had pocketed from Fajoli's bakery. And they
No,
just,
I would never steal. Never.
They were
steal
given to you.
from
They were a gift
Fajoli.
from Fajoli.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's like you had some colorful sugar that you just kind of like woo on everyone, and everyone's so fucking strong now. It made them so powerful. They're just like Titus. It's like you never left. You just kind of do. I'm dead. I'm back. Stronger than ever.
Getting whiplash.
Yeah.
Is this what you call an out-of-body experience?
Yes, besties, you got this. We got this.
Thank you, Jolie. Perfect. Okay. So who's next?
Are we? That was Eden's turn.
Yes.
Arcadia's turn.
So you the only thing you get to do on the turn is the save because it has to be at the end of your turn.
That's right.
But you get to roll with advantage.
And it was an intelligence.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you feeling clever?
No, she's not.
You feel so smart. You have a
clever.
venom jaw.
How? Okay. Okay, I got an 11.
Yeah, nah. See, the problem with Eden is that she's stunning. And so you were like, you managed to shake off the brain in the jar stun, but then you look at Eden and the fair dancing and you're like stunned all over again.
Yeah, damn.
It do be like that sometimes.
The woman was too stunned to speak. She just stands there.
You can't even reach for an awkward cookie to save
No,
you.
no,
But you do
she's
have a little bit of icing sugar on you from the like Fajoli spray.
Hell yeah.
Kalewick.
As this bevy of Fey baked goods comes showering down around us, I'm like, oh, that smells like home. Ooh.
You look
and
back.
I'm like, that's kind of like home. I've been to a few parties. And I'm going to crack up my whip and cast Booming Blade again at the just a guy. I'm not ever looking at that.
Pretty sure it's just a guy.
I know it is. But that's a 7 because I'm still absolutely freaked out by it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh God, no, okay. I can't do it. I can't do it. Gross. Can't do it.
It kind of like looks at you and it also has a little Fajoli sugar on it and it sparkles slightly.
Ugh. You don't even know how much that sugar is worth. It's fine.
Okay, and Titus.
Yes. Once again, going to be quite angry, and I'm gonna look at the jar full of the brain and be like, that was quite rude of you. And I'm gonna once again cast. That's all I've got. Okay. Boil, toil, and trouble. 14. 4 fire damage.
Your little fire moat starts to kind of
rainbow.
Rainbow fire. The flames like lick up the side of the jar, and the brain's getting all wild and out in there. And Kalewick's next to you, like, oh shit, no. And you hear this hissing and popping noise like a kettle that's boiling, and this squeak and whistle kind of resonates across the graveyard, and then the glass jar explodes. And could everyone in melee give me a dexterity saving throw? Wait, just kidding. Arcadia, you fail.
I automatically fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You take 2 piercing damage. That knocks you out of your stun, however. And Kalewick, could you give me that dex save?
I got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you get...
Yes.
So this happens for you. What do you do? Like, what do you do to get that 20? I want to know.
I feel like I'm just absolutely disgusted by this creature, and after failing to whip, I'm like, no, there's enough of them. They've got this. And I just calmly turn my back and start to walk towards Gemini, and we get that full like explosion of glass moment behind me, but I'm not looking back.
No. Somehow you're wearing sunglasses now? And just fucking cool.
Yeah, no, I use the Fae glamour to like put sunglasses on me as I turn my head.
Yes. And then behind you, there's just this like fireworks as first the jar goes and then the rainbow flames kind of expand because that liquid was extremely flammable. And it goes for like a second explosion that encompasses the rest of Just a Guy. And he has been banished. Congratulations, party. You have defeated Just a Guy.
Woo-hoo.
And in the corner, you just have Gemini being like, wow. Great. So it's a pleasure to meet you. I heard a rumor that you're interested in joining my organization. Well, that was quite the audition. I think I might have a spot for you in the initiation, but let's walk and talk. And with that, we are going to take a 5-minute break. And when we rejoin, the party is going to get to learn a little bit more about the Alphabet Mafia. All right, friends, see you in 5. Choo-choo-choo! Welcome back, everybody. So chat was commenting on how all of the AI art that we use, everybody has a dump truck ass. And I said it was because if I ever showed any art of Ellie's character that did not have a dump truck ass, she would fire me. And that would be the end. That would be the end of this. So that is very important. So I've just one of the most important pieces of art that we use.
We're all about historical fiction here, and it needs to be a little
It needs
bit
to be
historical.
accurate. It needs to be accurate.
It has to be accurate, guys. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it has to be accurate. And what's accurate is dad ass.
Yeah. As a half Brazilian, it's very important for that ass to be there.
that ass, yeah. Adrienne and I have been doing hella squats IRL too, so like that ass.
For you, yes. For me, I'm going from concave to maybe flat.
Ellie, if the next time we go for a walk you don't look like this, I'm turning around going right home. I just want you to know. This is my expectation now. This is...
Question, by the way, looking at that picture specifically too, is it me or does that look like she has literally got like a whole thong cheeky thing going on with her pant line?
Yeah, they gave her
absolutely.
underwear, and they also gave her like kind of one melting leg. Listen,
Yeah.
AI art is trying its best. It's like, what do women? This do women, I think. I think
Yeah.
women
Yes.
is visible panty
Is
line
this.
and melty leg. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
do women.
I mean, it would do me.
If donate, and I'll hire an illustrator, and they'll have real proportions. But I will. Actually, I want to make it clear though that when I do hire an illustrator, the first note they're going to get is I want to make it clear every ass
Yeah.
has defy physics.
Yeah.
If it's not, if it doesn't make people
Please.
stop and go, what? Then I don't want it.
Yeah, like you remember the Kim Kardashian with the cup on her ass?
Yes.
What it has.
This is
Yeah.
the standard
Yeah.
we use. And I want it every character in this world. Like, I don't even want it to be addressed because it is so, everyone here is gay and everyone here has the exact butt they desire. And most people desire perfect bubble butts.
Yeah. Everyone walks with a bit of a waddle.
Yeah, it's worth it. I love making my own worlds. I do what I want. Everyone here is hot and gay and has an ass like, whoa.
Not me picturing our crop top guard waddling down the street together.
Y'all, So on that note, we had someone ask in chat about VODs, and we had someone mention the crop top guard. Hey friends, did you know that we now have a Patreon? You could go, and in addition to getting all of this quality content, you get behind the scenes content like our session 0 and also the cheeky little sexy Battle Wizards one shot we ran. And you get to join our Discord where we have all sorts of art, including fan art of the crop top guard that Shadow made. That is
So
Listen,
hot.
I'm
So
sorry.
hot.
I might consider
So
returning the
moist.
horse just to meet him again. Just
Okay,
just
well, this
to
is what I'm
see
saying
him.
is like, where have all the men in slutty armor been this whole time? I just like,
Facts.
Why
Yeah,
is this
fuck
just not a default
fireman.
setting?
Like, give me a plate armored.
If Kalewick doesn't have an
Body.
opportunity to add crop top guard to their dossier, like,
Wow.
just
Fuck.
saying.
have I got news for you? The crop top guard, me wants to play a crime-based campaign. Also, me doesn't want to play a cop. So all we have are these mercenaries who are all fucking horny, and they're the only ones trying to stop you and are easily seduced out of it because they don't work for the cops. So yeah, the crop top guard are abound. And okay, so yeah, there's that. In addition to that, we also have a YouTube channel. Right now, the first 2 episodes are up on the YouTube. I'll post the 3rd soon, and this is the 4th. Haha! That's it. That's all I got for plugging. Did I do good? Am I winning at a social medias?
You
Sick.
did
Yes.
so good.
You plugged so good.
Thank you.
You popped my fuse.
Fuse?
It will.
Yeah. Maybe it's not a Canadian thing, but there's like a fuse in certain outlets that if you plug in something that's too high powered.
Yeah, no, that's the part I
Fuse
got.
breaker.
I know what a fuse
Okay.
is. I just don't understand how I popped your fuse.
You said, did I plug good enough?
Great. Okay. Right.
Plugging.
I get you.
Into a
Thank you.
fuse.
That it was the 7 degrees of separation joke for me.
Oh, it
but
was
we made
absolutely out of left field.
We love that.
yeah, that's true. Barbarians have entered the chat. Thank you for men in slutty armor. But I want men in slutty plate mail, okay?
Specifically,
Yeah.
yeah. Specifically.
Specifically.
Also,
Like, you would
the
have to see the art.
quads in that picture.
Yeah, join the Discord. Join the Discord. for pictures.
Join the Discord, guys.
Just join it. I can't tell you.
It doesn't show it in this, but Kalewick 100% has like the boob window in their armor.
Yes.
Like absolutely.
Yeah.
Like the key
100%.
cutout.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Bet.
Yes.
Like just enough satyr fur. Like I'm just saying.
I love that very much. All right, team. So, you have all successfully defeated the Just a Guy, and Gemini asks you to walk and talk and starts guiding you away from the graveyard.
I would like to just look back and see that my horse is okay.
Your horse is following you.
Aww. Oh, Gemini, could... Oh, I suppose we never did give you a name. Well, how does darling sound? All right, Gemini, can darling come with us?
Yeah, when did you get a horse?
Well, maybe that's... I'll spare you the details. But we have one now, and his name is Darling.
Okay.
He's very good, and she pets him.
Okay, Darling is like nuzzling you like aggressively,
Yeah.
like going for your hands.
I guess,
Didn't-
okay, all right, yes, we did have a deal. Okay, yes, oh, all right. And she pulls out the biscuit and she gives it to him.
Brisket for the biscuit.
Yeah. Yes, you are very good.
And Darling does a nice little canter.
On the spot, like
Yeah.
dressage, beautiful.
Yes, you got a dressage horse. Congratulations, you
Oh
finally
my God,
made it.
I love
They-
it. That is.
I'm just
so
like
perfect
picturing
for you.
European like horse competitions now with like the dressage, like
Oh,
Yes.
elegant,
Yeah.
clean saddle,
Yep.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
brushed with the patterns in the ass.
yeah. This is a dressage horse now. It was a war horse.
Yeah,
it
now
did
it's
such a
dressage.
fast 180. It
Yeah.
was ready, just waiting for the moment to shine.
Darling was always one of the flamboyant ones of us. Belongs with us.
Okay, so you're all walking, and Gemini says, so this is Kaelwick, another recruit, and Kaelwick, this is Arcadia, Titus, and Eden. I met them recently in jail, and so
When we
they...
broke you out of jail.
Well, to be clear, I wasn't in jail. I was
The getaway driver.
yes, just the driver.
Right. That's where I met the horse last, was when you were the getaway driver when we escaped prison together. Those are good times. Yesterday.
Just yesterday, you broke out of prison, met a horse, turned them into a show horse, and now we're here in a
don't even get
supposedly
started.
safe but not safe cemetery.
After all, what is time?
Oh, you have
Alright.
actual arms. Oh,
I have them, they're back.
Yes.
But Fair
They're-
Eyes are still like a cosmic galaxy.
All
and you
three
have
of
a
them are.
third.
All
Don't-
three. Yeah, and I have a
don't
third
ask
eye
her
on my
about-
forehead.
Don't ask her about the Centaur betting racing ring underground.
Oh,
That
you
was quite
found
the experience.
Zephyr.
Yes, Eden. That was quite
Are you
the show you put on back there. What was that? She's kind of just like gesturing to your now humanoid arms.
And my beautiful third eye.
Yes.
That is peeking like through my like
Arcadia's
imagine that there's,
looking
like,
at
a
it.
little
Can you see
Like,
through that one?
blinking eyes. Oh yeah, I see so well now. I see like 40.
like 40 what? Like 40 spirits?
4 dimensions.
Like 4d6?
Oh.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
How is Zephyr?
well,
well?
how
We
well
relieved him of his loot.
Right.
and of his essence of living?
You killed him.
Well,
I mean,
I
that's
mean-
a strong word for it. I would say we helped him along to the next release of Mortal Coil.
he
Okay,
wasn't
just-
quite himself, you see. And you didn't specify whether he needed to remain alive, and so we took the amulet, and here we are. That was the deal, wasn't it?
Yes. That
I
was the deal.
mean, The
Just-
amulet did have some interesting side effects. It was really kind of the amulet who did it.
Yeah.
That is
We
kind
just kind of
true.
helped free him
Can I have it?
from it.
Um,
Well, I think we need more information.
Yeah, the information is that I sent you to retrieve what I have rightfully stolen.
And rightfully lost as well.
Well, betrayed by my driver.
Should have seen it coming.
Well, guess they're dead now. About that, hold on. And Gemini's gonna walk off for a second and make like a call, pull out a sending stone, be like, yeah, could we get a med team to the getaway? They killed Zephyr. Yeah. You know, it happens. Okay. Get a cleanup crew on site. And she comes back.
As Gemini's walked away, I look at them like, so if they ask you anything further, technically you are in ownership of the amulet at this time. Just because they had retrieved it and it was taken away from their property, it doesn't mean that it is necessarily their property anymore. Oh, they're coming back.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
So I had a quick moment to confer with my counsel.
When did you got a horse and council?
Oh, yeah.
We've had a very busy day. All right, and I guess they were saying that amulet's kind of ours now. I'm not really sure about the
law of
details.
possession.
I guess, but that was kind of the deal, wasn't it, Eden? help us out here?
Bliss, the amulet, it's not my personal possession. It was the job for my organization. If you want to steal from my organization,
No, I don't think that would be a very good idea.
by all
What
means.
we'd like to know is the details of the job, because it sounds like to us that we just completed the job for you, and we want to know what's involved in payment for return of completion of said job.
The payment is that you get to come to the initiation. Kaelwick has been showing everyone their good work, has made a name for themselves. You have done none of that, except this one job, but you get to jump the lineup. And that's favors for friends, if you want to be my friend. Now, if you don't want to be my friend, I can reconsider.
If I could say something, as a fairly knowledgeable of deals, I believe that we have an exchange, and if we don't give this thing to them, then we would be owning something to them. So technically, it is right.
I'm sorry,
If we want
I
to-
can't hear what you're saying when your third eye's blinking at me like that. Like, why is it swirling?
Kaelwick,
Oh, it just happens sometimes, when I
Okay.
you seem
when I
pretty
do-
knowledgeable about like contract law and things and such. Is that true?
Oh, yes. I look over at Eden, and I give the universal "Are you from the Feywild?" like hand gesture over to Eden.
Are you?
I-
Are you?
You I mean, if you were originally from my court, so if you dealt with like Fae and like you were, like a quote unquote law of the Fae enforcer, or at least like a
but-
legal advisor, right, to the Fae,
I study it now.
then if you were there, you would have mayhaps even known me. And I do look Fae as shit. Like I have
you-
pink diamond. Oh yeah, sorry. I have pink diamond teeth
teeth?
right now.
Are you the champion Eden?
Who?
Champion.
I am Eden, yeah.
Oh my! Oh, we're gonna.
W- Do you know me?
I've read many stories, and I carefully tuck away a champion Eden collector trading card back into my pocket a little bit deeper. I've heard stories.
I'm
Eden,
gonna insight check you.
Absolutely.
Gemini just has one
13.
very arched feline eyebrow watching this.
I guess it would be deception because I'm trying to not spoil
Oh yeah,
myself. That's a
like
22.
I 100%
Play it cool.
believe what you're saying.
22. Yeah, absolutely. What Eden was saying though is technically accurate in a way. If you were tasked under a contract to bring this item to Gemini, it would be under the understanding of that contract that
And would
you meet.
would that include a verbal contract?
Absolutely.
Well,
Even non-verbal, like there's so
I
many
do
contracts.
believe we never agreed what would happen once we brought it to them, however. So we do
did.
have it, and we have fulfilled our part by bringing it. Now we have brought our part to the table. The question is, what's on the other side of the table?
We did.
Yes, wasn't it the protection that we were promised?
Yeah. Protection and
job.
welcoming into the
That's
I
right.
said
the
I'd get
Mafia.
you an inn.
Mhm.
And here we are.
I'm still
yeah.
waiting for an inn. This looks
Wow.
like a lot of dead people.
So this entire time that you've been talking contract law, you've been kind of strolling through the cemetery, and you realize you are now like in the woods a little bit, like a wooded area past the cemetery. And you hear sound in the distance, sounds like a party up ahead. And she says, I didn't said I'd get you in. I said I'd give you a chance to show your worth. And so, welcome to the Thunderclock Tavern. Titus, give me a history check.
Because of my knowledge of the city.
Yes. So this is definitely a lesser known place in the city. But there's a chance you might know it.
Should I do it with a history check or with an advantage or just normal?
Let's say normal.
Okay. I got an 8.
Okay. So, there we go. So you have very well heard of this place, but it's kind of like a rough and tumble place. Like it's not somewhere, it's not a respectable. You tend to be in the more upscale places is where you hang out. This is a bit of a dive. Okay. But one thing you know about this place is that it's a dive frequented by adventurers.
Adventurers.
And now
times.
One thing you'll know is that adventurers are kind of rare in this world. They're not, you're not going to see people in armor just roaming the streets. You're an unlikely lot, but there are some hangouts where people who just have that thrilling spirit, or a lot of people who like aspire to have that thrilling spirit, like a lot of young elves who say they're gonna go make a great name for themselves as heroes, but spend actually most of their time at the Thunderclock Tavern. And as you approach, you hear first a drive bar, now a dive bar. God damn it, man, you're right. You see what looks like just like the wood's clear, and you come to a clearing, and there's not much around except for this tavern, sort of in the middle of the forest. And there is a road going out in both directions from there, but otherwise it's just a small, brightly lit from within tavern, and you just hear the raucous sounds of laughter, and chairs scraping on wood floors, and songs, and poorly sung karaoke, all kind of billowing out from the Thunderclock Tavern.
Everyone keep your pockets tight.
I don't have pockets.
I tuck my pocket watch like a little tighter into my vest and pop my collar a little tighter. Like, ugh.
All right,
Here we go.
A deal is a deal. So here you go. And she hands over the amulet. But she kind of like before she gives it over. But be careful. It is imbued with some kind of undead energy that did seem to control Zephyr. And kill Zephyr.
Don't use your bear skin.
She extends a long, claw. And just, picks it up on a clutch. Gross. Okay. And then pulls out from a little bag of holding and just goes into the void. Smack. There you go. Keep my other loot company.
Eden is going to turn around completely super serious, trying to be intimidating. She switched personalities. She came in and she was all heavy, and then at a certain point as this is happening and she's hearing and they heard Arcadia giving the thing, they're going to turn around and look and stare at Gemini with their 3 eyes and be like, I killed Zephyr, fried them. They didn't even have a chance. So don't fuck us over, okay? And then at a certain point, I'm just gonna let's go party!
Could you give me an intimidation check?
100%.
I feel like that should be with advantage because her teeth are still diamonds.
Yeah, actually, with the third
doesn't
eye
need it.
staring and the swirling nebulas and the gemstone teeth, yeah, that's with advantage.
And the
Okay, I'll roll
blood, the
another
blood
one.
coming out of the eyes. Still,
It's
probably.
Nope, it's dirty
The first-
20.
Dirty 20 was the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you say this, you start saying this, Gemini's like being all smug, being like, I'm level 7, you peons. And then looks at you and then just kind of does the thing that like her fur kind of stands on end. And then on her hip, her sending stone, you just hear kind of, Gemini, we got on site and oh my God, what happened here? Everything. There's a crater and a stampede and like all the lights have exploded and oh my God, Gemini, who are these recruits? And Gemini just looks at you like, oh, right.
You said to make an impression, didn't you not?
I didn't. I assure you I didn't. I'm a thief. Stealth
That's
is
just
kind of
how I
like
do
my
it.
whole thing.
Well, it sounds like we're filling a niche then. You do not.
You know, there's actually not as much demand for explosions and media circuit attention in the high crime cat burglar business as you might think, but you know, to each their own.
I mean, when the cat burglar fails to burglar,
Hey,
what you call in the cavalry.
and you didn't intimidate her, so Gemini's gonna get up really close to Titus, get like right in your face, and just kind of blink at you with the little pupils just dilate in her cat eyes. She goes, I never fail to get my mark. Ever. The only mistake I made was trusting my teammate. And I'm not going to do that again. Watch your back. Welcome to the Thunder. And just then, someone kicks open the door to the Thunderclock Tavern, and this like a drunken dwarf barbarian stumbles out, and he's like, "Hey, new friends, get on in here, everybody! Come on, we're having a party." Gemini's still staring at you, bristling.
Excuse me. I got some curry in my nose.
I look at my companions and I'm like, shall we?
Yes. Sounds wonderful.
I guess I need to disguise myself. And she'll grab a little shortbread cookie and turn into her high elf blonde self, but still like in shimmery nightgown made of like iridescent fabric, obviously, because
Katie is gonna kind of like bump elbows with Eden and say, I don't know. I think the third eye is rather fetching.
Well, if needed, I'll just drop it. For now, it's gonna be our little secret.
Arcadia giggles. Let's go.
Okay, we're going in. We're going in.
We go in.
Okay. Immediately, this place is full and it is jaunty. There are people like kind of like tap dancing on the bar. There are people like pouring drinks. We got big Coyote Ugly energy in here. You immediately spot some of the crop top guard who are here unwinding after a long day's work. You knew it, including whose name, thank you Patreon supporters for naming the crop top guard, Gaius Dios. Gaius Dios was was the male crop top paladin that you stole the horse from is here and is drinking with Demona, and they are arm wrestling in the corner. And then all around you, you see people who are like a mixture of like gear, some people with like really fancy ornate like armor and things and weapons, and they are all cheering. And in front of them is essentially a huge square minor illusion. And you see a battle happening, and people are gathered around, and they're making bets and cheering for victories as you see adventurers just like fighting like it looks like they're doing. You see them. They're walking over a plank over this like sea of green bubbling liquid. And then you watch as from underneath the water, like a tentacle comes up and starts to wrap someone's leg. And everyone's like, whoa! And then just starts to pull him off and tugs him right into the water. And then everybody starts cheering and people start... One guy throws the table up. He's like, "I'm out of here," and that continues.
Titus immediately looks around to see if anyone's taking bets.
Everyone's taking bets. You can tell people are betting. You don't know who's the one taking bets, but there are like people at the bar.
I beeline for the bar.
Okay, you. There is a... Who should we have at the bar? Stealing chat's name. Grenadian. Okay. Grenadian the Herringon is at the bar. A little rabbit, just with like... a humanoid rabbit with tall, fluffy ears, and is serving drinks faster you've seen anyone move. You've seen a lot of high-end bartenders and like showmanship bartenders, like cocktail. This is not that. This is the fastest moving little Herringon you've ever seen, just like throwing ale across the bar. And he goes, "Hey, we're gonna get you. What are you doing today? We got things on tap. You want some ale? We only got ale. We got meat. You want meat?"
Do you have any red wine?
Okay, sure. Yeah. We got a Merlot. Here you go. Here. Take 1 silver. That's. Okay, hold on 1 sec.
And I walk away because he said, "Hold on 1 second," and I just walk away with the wine.
Great, you do that. Could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh God. 14.
Okay. This is a very dexterous Herringon.
Yes.
Yeah. He got a 26. So he...
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he flips over the bar, and you just like suddenly feel like a thunk on your back, like a little rabbit backpack, and you just hear, "Hey, you owe me money."
Oh, sure, of course. I pull a silver out and give him a silver.
Thank you. And he takes a sip of your wine and gives it back to you and goes back to the bar.
Titus takes their wine, and I open my pocket watch. I'm like, "Hey, I got something for you," and I just pour wine onto the pocket watch.
Yeah, make it rain, baby! You got any more where that came from? You know I like the good stuff. This is that dredges. Hi, Wes. You're muted.
No, I'm not. I'm just amazed. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Silence as we're feeding a pocket watch.
Yeah, okay, so Kenwick, this is what you see. So you see Titus go steal the wine, immediately be harassed by the bartender, open a pocket watch. Out is a little rainbow fire mote that animates, and the face, the numbers, the hands of the pocket watch start spinning so fast, and they spin and they make a little face. And the face says, "Pour some sugar on me, baby, yeah." But Kelwick, this is very, very, like, it is very obvious. It's like a little bulbous face in the pocket watch.
Yes. I think there's art for it somewhere. I'll send it to you too.
I'm right there with you with Arcadia, and I'm just delightfully watching the chaos. Like, I'm so happy.
they really, really do it differently in the prime material.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Look at who's the horny friend.
Oh, I think you missed some.
He was,
I mean-
he's our hot new compadre.
Nice to meet ya. I'm a pocket watch.
Oh, hello, Pocket Watch.
I'm
I
not.
love
How-
animated objects.
Hello, Pocket Watch. All right.
You gonna buy me a drink, sugar?
I mean,
He's insatiable.
Come on, my gears.
I'm not going to
Oh.
lie. I don't think I've ever checked a pocket watch off of my dossier, but
Hey, no time like the
Win-
present.
when in the prime material, and I guess
Want to
I'm
see what
gonna
these
go-
hands can do?
Interesting.
I'll
I
spin
don't
you
know
right
how
round.
to respond to that.
Only clockwise.
I'm gonna go get a drink from the bar for the pocket watch.
Yeah.
I'll join you.
Arcadia's
Arcadia,
heading
would you like-
towards. Oh, sorry. She's heading towards where the crop top guard, who are arm wrestling, and she's kind of just like grinning as she approaches them and says, "I've got next."
Oh, Demona turns around. She goes, "Oh, and then Gaius turns around and goes, "Oh, hi," and immediately Demona's like, "Slam!" And like, Gaius is like, he's like, "Fuck." Shit. Okay, here's your gold piece, Demona. Goddamn it. Demona's like, "Yeah." Like, let's sit in her pocket. She goes, and Demona's gonna stand up and pull out her chair and just kind of lean in, be like, "He's all yours." And wander off. And Gaius starts like fixing his hair. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? How's it going?"
Good. So, what do we place a bet, and how does this work? I've never done this before, but it looks fun.
Wait, you actually want to arm wrestle?
Yes. Isn't that what you are doing over here?
Yeah, but that was Demona. That's different. Yeah. Let's arm wrestle. That's totally cool and fun and normal. So you put your elbow on the table.
Yes, like this.
Yeah, and then you touch hands.
Oh, like this.
Great. Hold on, I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. Fails. He blushes, and it goes like the whole way down his like face and neck. He's just
And his crop top of exposed belly.
yeah, you just have his like exposed abs are like now
Yeah.
bright red. It's just a full body blush.
Don't be nervous, darling. I'll go easy on you.
Please don't. What? Okay. Okay, somebody count us in.
I can get into it.
Across
And I
the
open
bar.
I hold the pocket watch open.
Yeah. Can't wait. You in on this?
Oh, absolutely, darling.
Okay,
Count
okay.
them in, and I'm just pouring the wine.
Okay, goggle. 3, 2, 1. Fuck them up.
Okay, opposing strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
19.
I also rolled 19.
Are we just locked?
Okay, I
Don't
didn't.
move?
I'm gonna say though that as a paladin, he probably has a
Add his
bonus to
wisdom.
strength. So
Okay.
but
Yeah.
what he does is he's like, at first, he's just like blushing and he's just like looking at you. And then you like start fucking going for it. And he's like, "Oh shit, oh yeah, right." And you just watch. I actually, probably you can't see it. Kaelwick, could you give me an insight check with advantage for being a bit of a slut?
I am far too distracted with flirting with a pocket watch.
That's really
So my
valid.
insight is an 8.
Great, you see nothing. Nobody sees the emotions that flit across this poor crop top guard's face as he goes from just like, okay, hold on, this is me acting, being like, Okay. And then like does the thing where he goes to like slam your hand down, but then like holds it at the last second so that it doesn't actually hit the table. And then just keeps holding your hand and says, I win.
Well done. I guess, do I give you money now, or?
Why don't I maybe buy you a drink?
Well, all right.
Cool. He has not let go of your hand. So like, yeah. And then in the corner, the pocket watch is like,
Get a room already.
yeah. Canadian, can we get another? And then suddenly the rabbit appears, like, boom! Here you go. Meat, bye. And is gone. Goes, okay, here's your silver.
Is he still holding my hand?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's and he uses the other hand to like reach over and push the ale towards you.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers. And in the corner, Gemini's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Eden, what are you doing?
I'm just at the bar at this point, and I made it a mission because I don't know really what I'm doing here with my life anyway.
Mood.
I made it a mission. I mean, relatable, right? But I made it a mission to find something here in this fucking material plane of boredom that would work for me. So, Eden is like, hey, excuse me. Can you give me, like, the most hardcore stuff you have here?
Oh, corpse survivor? You want a corpse survivor?
Whatever it's, like, the most fucked up shit you got.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a bad choice. All right, let's go. And you just watch as this little Herringon bartender starts bouncing around the bar, just like jumping up to the ceiling and grabbing. And you just see him grab like, it's like just a jar, just like an unlabeled jar. And then like a few things and just be like, give it a little kind of shake and then just hand it to you still in the mason jar.
Oh,
says,
beautiful.
"Wait."
How much do I owe you?
2 silver. And you will not hold me legally responsible for any of the consequences of you drinking this.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Here is
okay.
your 2 silver.
Thank you, bye.
And I appreciate you.
He does a little jig, does a little like coin trick on his fingers, and goes like, "Whoa!"
Can I
accept
say
tips.
that at this point, like, what is her name? It's not Demona. Demona is coming to, because you said that Demona was coming to the bar, right?
Yeah. So
the
Demona doesn't recognize you because of your glamour.
Disguised. Mm-hmm.
So Demona kind of goes up in the bar next to you, and she goes, can I get a, and he goes, what can I get you? Just a beer.
I got that. And I'll put a silver down and I'll look at her is it her? She? Her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look at her and be like, well, Demona, nice to see you here.
So Demona is a purple tiefling paladin of the Crop Top Guard, a little shorter than you, but with a big ram horns, not unlike a satyr's. And she's gonna do a double take and look at you. I'm gonna insight check you. Mm-hmm. She rolled 19. I just rolled 2 19s in a row. She's gonna. Eden.
It's me. Yeah.
Eden, what is this hair?
Oh, it's all fake.
Oh.
It's just an illusion, you know.
It looks good on you.
So I don't. Well, thank you. I guess. What are you doing here?
Oh, me and the guys, we were gonna do the bar crawl. You know, just kind of the bravado of it, showing off to other paladins.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, I'm gonna just like grab this mason jar and just chug it.
Great. Could you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, hell yeah. Am
With
I going to get
advantage,
fucked
though?
up? Do I take advantage for this one, or is it a special brew? Fuck yeah, special brew. Okay. That is a 13.
Okay, so with a 13, like this hits hard. For a lesser being, this is essentially Everclear and moonshine, okay? Like this is like, should just burn your mouth off as you drink it, and you just downed it. So you down it, and you, first off, it feels fucking horrible. It feels terrible. And it tastes so bad. It's disgusting. But you manage to choke it down. And immediately you just feel your head swim a little.
Okay, so it's definitely nothing like the cool stuff that I have in the Feywilds, but it did something for the
Yes.
first time, right? I'm gonna just like hold on to the bar and turn around and be like, oh, well, shit, it's working.
Eden, you good? What are you drinking? This smells like turpentine. What the fuck, Eden? Let me get you a nice drink. I sure hope you're not doing the dungeon crawl after this.
What is, oh?
And Gemini's like, actually, they are.
Oh, maybe, do you have some honey?
Are you, like, right now? Like, do you want to maybe get a room or something? Or
I mean, do you have it in your room?
yeah, I could, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Gaius, don't wait up. Devona starts, like, leaving with Eden. And Gemini turns towards Titus and is like, you need a party of 4 to do the bar crawl. Do you want to go fetch yours? No? All right, fine. And the watch is like, let the kids have fun.
I mean, if I am I hearing that passing by?
That depends. It's a pretty loud bar. You do have advantage on perception checks, but I don't think that
Yeah.
counts for your hearing.
No, it's just for my amazing,
Yeah.
like eyeballs.
I would say Kalewick would hear it though, because he's flirting with the watch, and the watch is with Titus, so that means you're together.
Yeah, Kelwick's just like, I am experiencing a lot of firsts tonight. I thought I understood the material plane, but apparently it's just like light spring court, apparently. I thought I left all this behind, but apparently not. That's fine. Eden, where,
yeah, what?
are we, is a thing happening? Do you need anything? Do you need
Oh, I was just gonna get
supplies,
some honey.
refreshments? Well, that very much is clear. I believe their name was Demona, but if honey is
Hey.
what you prefer, that's hi. If honey is what you prefer, I mean,
Well, I just need to eat some honey.
I mean, don't we all? And then I lean over to Ramona. I do feel like consent is questionable at this moment.
What? Seems pretty enthusiastic to me.
well, technically, due to the imbibing of substances,
Poison.
Yes. But we could all go on this
Okay.
dungeon crawl thing, and then we
Demona.
could always celebrate afterwards.
Demona,
Yes.
I'll come and get some honey later.
Oh, okay.
You
Right,
want to come with us on this dungeon crawl?
I said a party of 4. I mean, Come on, they can make an exception.
Or it's just friendly competition. And
Four's a
Demona
party.
can...
Five's a rave.
Okay, so how about this? You four against me and my boys.
I
Deal.
look over at the one that is been like holding Arcadia's hand like constantly. And I'm like, is that one of your four?
Yeah. God damn it, Gaius! You little simp, put the hand down.
Demona, I don't think that Honey has anything to say about calling somebody else a simp.
Hey, you know what? It's fine.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I love competition. It fires me up. I'll be hungry later.
I love fire.
Well
You
then.
do have a good vibe. It's very on brand for you.
Well then, I will see you at the finish line.
All right.
Oh, I hope so.
Canadian! Next round. Paladins versus a slut.
Did you say versus a slut?
I said this lot, not the slut.
I'm like, that is Kaelin.
Paladins
Wow.
versus these sluts.
I like it. I like it.
I'm not saying no to be called that. I just
I mean, it was a little presumptuous. Demona would never. Unless
well, I
you were
mean,
into it.
Demona almost. So
Arcadia's like, I'm a little confused because I am a paladin, but I'm also with this lot, so...
Oh, you want to join our team instead? You could join it.
no, I'm a paladin too.
Oh, who are you? No, this is me and Arcadia talking right now. This is Gaius. He's still holding Arcadia's hand.
Yeah.
It's like you can just like join our guard. It's like pretty cool. We've got cool armor, and we hang out a lot. And you could hang out with us too.
Well, I'm already quite devoted to someone at the moment.
Sorry, I didn't know. Okay. I'm gonna just take my okay.
Oh, Eden, I think you just broke his heart.
That's fine.
Why? I'm. Everything is very confusing, and I
Arcadia.
feel like
Eden by osmosis.
Yeah.
All right.
Did I? She's gonna say, did I say something wrong?
No. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I need a drink. And he's gonna just wander off.
I think he didn't realize that your cult devotion wasn't a magnanimous
She's gonna
relationship.
get a little. It's the first time you've actually seen her get a little bit angry, and she's gonna look at Titus and say, "For the last time, it's not a cult."
Your devotion. I think they interpret it as a monogamous coalition instead of a worshipful state of mind.
Oh, yes. Gay is quite the opposite. In
Yes.
fact, yes, we're very open and liberal.
Gaius is gone.
might-
Gaius is
Okay.
crying into a bottle.
Bye.
well,
Okay.
I want to beat
Correct it
Demona
later,
So
after we
let's
destroy
go
them.
play. I want to
Yeah.
destroy some stuff.
Let's go fuck some shit up.
Okay, the Canadian hops up. All right, next batch of adventurers. We have the crop top guard on this side. We have you. Do you have like a team name? What's your little thing?
Oh, that sounds fun. Could give ourselves a name.
I have an idea. It is a little mischievous and maybe a little misleading, but
My
It
favorite
could-
kind.
stir up a little bit of trouble.
Okay, I'm interested. I love trouble.
I say, we are the Alphabet Mafia.
Oh shit! And then the Canadian just looks at you and does like a double take, and is like, Okay. And looks at Gemini, and Gemini's like, and with that, you are led up to the gates. You are brought to the edge of the tavern, and a big trap door opens, and beneath it, you see a wide staircase that goes down, and there is a slatted gate on top. And you see that the paladins line up on one side of the staircase and leave room for you on the other. And they say, and then Harangon, Canadian says, okay, so the rules are you have to leave the dungeon by the other side of your own will, fully conscious. And that's about it. First one out, whole team, they win. You can bet on yourself, you can't bet against yourself.
Okay.
Let's
go.
Do we get to map?
Then we're betting.
or-
We're definitely betting on ourselves.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
How much you betting? How much you betting? How much you betting? Oh, wait, one thing. Hold on. Snaps up. And a little devil appears on the Harangon's shoulder. Just like a little winged devil. And goes like,
Hello. If you wouldn't mind just signing this waiver. You know, ensuring that you would never hold the Thunderclock Tavern legally liable for anything that might happen to you on the bar crawl. Sign here.
Can I read over this contract real quick and make sure it doesn't have any double speak or loopholes that screw us over?
Oh, by all means.
and
Did the other team sign it?
yeah, they just they're just yeah, whatever. Yeah, they're just they've started fucking shotgunning beers in the corner, just cheering, they
Aya's
started
just crying.
Yeah, they taped the beers together to make a beard sword, and they're like, adventure. You and the devil comes up to you and goes,
Oh, by all means, here you go.
and as they hand you the contract, it gets smaller and smaller, and then by the time it gets to your hand, it's the paper's this big.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Great. Can I, since it's so incredibly small, can I use prestidigitation to create a non-magical magnifying glass so that I can properly read the contract? Be like, oh, of course, I completely understand. Fine print.
Yes.
Got me again.
And you look at the contract, and in the fine, there's a fine print, and there's a sub fine print, and there's a sub fine print, and it says I will not hold the Thunderclock accountable for anything ever under any circumstances. Also, if I die there, they get to keep my soul for all eternity. Whoopsies.
So, we would be signing away our souls if we lose. Well, not if we lose, if we die. But I feel like death is losing.
That's true. Really, it's the worst loss if you think about it.
Arcadia is very trusting, and just as soon as the devil appeared and asked, she did sign it.
Wonderful.
I'm assuming this isn't we can still do the race if we don't sign it kind of thing.
Probably not.
I only do the paperwork.
Well, let's not die then. And Eden is going to sign the contract.
I make my watch sign the contract instead.
He goes, yeah, you can have my soul, baby.
It just spits out a little flame mode onto it.
He goes, no, okay, well, this is not you though.
Fresh contract.
It doesn't, Watch and me are one entity at this point. There is no differentiation.
That's true. Symbiotic. That's what they call us.
If
Exactly.
Titus were to perish, then the candle or the flame would no longer be sentient and alive. So, in a way, that is accurate.
What? No, wait, I still get a soul though. I do like
Look,
souls.
I'm breaking out in
Anything
cold
like
sweats at the flagrant just signing of legal contracts. If we can just let this be a thing, and I'll just be like, fine. Oh God, I'm so sorry. And I sign. I'm crying
Titus
as I
also
do
has
so
a
a
fear
little
of
bit.
signing agreements, which is why you've noticed that I have not signed anything, including the betting tabs.
I know my D&D has a lot of contracts in it. I don't know why. Listen, playing D&D with me, you're gonna meet a devil who tries to get you to sign a contract. That's just how it do. At some point.
Every episode.
That's not true. If you would stop betting, you wouldn't have to sign so many things.
As Kaelwick is signing, they pull out their little dossier, and like as they're doing it, they're like, "Listen, no, it's fine. I'm not. No, you still get it. It's fine. I already signed yours. They don't get it. It's fine."
Is your dossier
It's like-
scented?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe, probably, somewhat.
All right, before we get started, is anyone hurt?
Not after that
No.
spell.
My ego is bruised from being denied. How about that?
I give you a little bit more drink,
I feel better.
but it's a hot little thing.
She's going to use part of her healing pool for lay on hands to bring herself up to full health.
Okay. I think you're actually gonna heal the watch. All right. So you line up at the starting line. And you watch as like Demona gets into like the sprinter's position. You just see something like a light in her, like this like childish love of competition, and like the sort of like frat energy of the Paladin Guard.
I
They
look
just
at
start, like-
Demona
Yeah.
with the same enthusiasm, and I drop the disguise.
And just then the like burp goes and the gates open and Demona like actually stutters because she sees your like beautiful pink hair. And she, oh fuck! And you all start running into the bar crawl. And with that, we are going to take one last break and then we will be back to see if they can make it through this dungeon. I believe in them. Do you? Be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Shout out to everyone who joined the Patreon on the break specifically for the Kaelwick Clock Slash. Can that be our new tier? Is like fanfic tier? This is what I want.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Haha, just kidding. I'll write fanfic of my own party. I'm not above that. Okay. Team. Let's see if I can get this map to show up without making you all smoles. You're a little small. It's okay. It's playing Ghostbusters. And you move me over here. Get out of the way, me. Clockwick or Kale Watch? Wes, what's the ship name?
I feel like it's definitely Kale Watch. That's just too good.
Kale Watch. Okay.
Now I'm picturing the opening to Baywatch, but it's just me and the clock running, holding hands, wearing the Baywatch like swimsuits.
Yep. And I'm picturing the elegant chain from the pocket watch, as its
Like,
animated
as-
hands.
Oh
and just
yes.
like Yes.
Okay, and we updated the total now, so we are at 255. I'm just saying, if there's another Blur's creation in this dungeon, they could be in for a ride. All right, friends. I feel like I need to change this. I can't play Ghostbusters theme song as you descend into a dungeon. All of my music is equally ridiculous. Okay. We're gonna do begging. That's what we got. All right. You rush down the stairs into the dungeon, and are immediately met by this scene. It is a small chamber with an ornate tile floor and stone walls, and it is lit solely by a glowing brazier. There are two gargoyles that frame an archway, and they are both holding sort of like braziers. One is alight and the other is not. There is something carved above the archway, and the paladins look at none of this. They rush right through and just start cheering. They're like, yeah, dungeon crawl, dungeon crawl! And they rush right through the archway and are gone. What do you do?
Read what it says above the archway?
Do any of you speak Dwarvish? Nope. Nope.
Okay. Titus lights the other brazier.
Okay. So I'm assuming you use your magical fire to do this?
Yep.
Okay. So you cast your fire and it goes whoosh, up immediately, and it makes that same rainbow fire that you're used to. And let's see what it does. You hear a kind of sound further up ahead. That's what you hear.
Did I just murder all the paladins?
Sorry, this is supposed to sound like a kathunk sound. Listen, my Foley isn't the best, okay? All of it sounds like flesh sounds because I'm made of flesh. It's not a flesh sound.
So it sounds like the sound of stone on stone, as if a stone wall was sliding closed or open.
Maybe, yeah.
Can I try to see? Like, follow the sound with my 3 eyes?
You can look ahead through the open thing, but you cannot see the source of the sound. Okay. You look ahead, and what you see is it's like a bigger chamber with a wooden path that goes around the perimeter and a pit in the middle.
Okay. Well, it's open, right? So, I guess I'm gonna be looking around if I can clock, like, any traps or bullshit that could be activated if we're not careful.
I'll be assisting with that.
Okay.
Oh, I already have advantage because I have 3 eyes.
Okay, so you two, Scooby-Doo style.
19.
Just kind of look through there. Arcadia, you can give me a separate check.
Yeah. Investigation or perception?
You can do investigation.
Okay. Can it be perception because it's higher?
Sure.
Okay. I got a 9.
Okay. So you see that there's a hallway ahead of you that leads into this big chamber, but you can't tell a ton more about it. With the very high investigation check, you can see that the hall in front of you is riddled with traps. It's traps for days. Although you don't see any obvious disarming mechanism.
Okay, I definitely turn around.
Wait, I'll say one thing you notice.
Yep.
Is that you kind of lean your head through and look up. There is a spiked gate above your head.
Okay, so this is definitely party central with a lot of traps and also a dented, very sharp teethed gate right above our heads right now. So, yeah, I couldn't find any really, like, any way to, like, deactivate the traps, but there are plenty. Like, I guess it would be, like, an investigation check to find anything, like, that could help the traps.
Okay. What you are now is you are in a doorway at the front of a long hallway, looking down a hallway that opens into another chamber, okay? This is what you're seeing. So from where you are, you notice above you, there is this spiked gate. In front of you, there is a floor that looks very uneven. There is like a little green liquid pit that you recognize from the video sort of you're watching in the main area. There are some more like gargoyle-ass things up ahead, and then there's the main room. But like from where you're standing, it's not like there's not like an off lever. There's not like a light switch or anything like that. Like you can get a good lay of the land from where you are. That might give you some advantages going ahead. But there's no very obvious deactivation mechanism.
Can I throw a firebolt? Like, I'm gonna move a little bit, like, so that I'm not underneath the sharp teeth of the gate.
So back up?
No, back in. Like, go in to the tunnel.
Okay, you go into the tunnel. Oh, please.
You're dead.
Gonna reveal this whole area to you now. Okay, there. So up ahead, you see the crop top guard are kind of running over these planks. There. The second you step over onto the ground beneath you starts to kind of like buck and sway like it is waving. Could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Of course. 13.
You make your save. So you're able to get your sea legs and kind of like on this lively dance floor.
Yeah, I'm dancing on it.
If I see the floor like bucking with Eden, can I try to step opposite of them so that like our weights will counterbalance the bucking floor and like move alongside them?
Yeah. Give me either a dex check or an intelligence check.
Both are the same. We'll say this is intelligence, because why not?
It's fancy footwork,
15!
but thinking. That'll do it. So you're able to do this where you kind of join, I'm going to move you over here, sort of hop to and fall into time with Eden to kind of keep the floorboards that are kicking around. As you step through Kalewick, you hear the of the gate above you, and it starts to close down, and it is slowly sliding shut.
Get in here, guys!
Titus strolls in.
Is it does it look like it's closing and then like it reaches a point, or is it just like continuing to close?
It's continuing to close.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna All right, Titus. Did you see how they did it? With the balance? The counterbalance?
Yes, but
Quickly, and she's gonna push.
oh.
And then she's gonna stand opposite Titus and try to balance as well.
Great. Both of you give me dex checks.
Okay.
21.
Nice.
That is 6.
So Titus,
Come on,
so
keep
fast,
up.
just like bap bap, and like I feel like you jump onto a floorboard and stick your landing perfectly, and then that floorboard just like shoots up and knocks Arcadia, and Arcadia, you fall right on your bum with a clang clang clang.
Sick.
Well,
Ouch. Not that fast. Jeez.
Oh, okay, you move you. I won't move you this.
I know. I was like, well, I went to go move me, and I realized I grabbed Arcadia. I was like, no, put her back. Grab me.
Put Arcadia back. And then the gate behind you slams shut. And you hear a snap as all of the spikes turn sideways so that they are pointing towards you. And the gate starts to move forward.
of course. Let's go! Stepping, dancing,
Is the
stepping,
gate made
dancing,
of
stepping,
wood?
dancing.
No, it is made of metal.
Metal.
But what is made of wood are the 3 planks going over the ominous looking ooze in front of you.
We
Titus
I'm going
immediately
towards
picks the
it.
left one
wait.
and just keeps strolling casually and unconcerned across.
I'm gonna go in middle.
Okay.
Kaelwick, we watched them do this earlier, right?
Yeah.
Kaelwick is gonna try to piece out which one they watched somebody walk across and put their shield next to wherever they saw the tentacle emerge to try to like protect their leg.
This is very smart. So let's say it was the right plank that you saw on the minor illusion screen with the tentacle that came up. And you put your sword, your shield down, and start to proceed forwards. Okay. My God, this is why I don't run modules. By the way, everyone, I'm trying to run a real module. This is from this really cute book I got called Rolled and Told. And can I show you how cute it is? They made it like a comic book.
Oh, that is so cute.
I know.
Now I want
Nothing that's happened before this moment. I was in the module. I don't want them to take. They're like, wow, you made it. That's a really horny module they wrote. No, that was me. This is a very reasonable module that they wrote.
There's multiple volumes too.
Yeah. Instead, not that. Okay. So could everyone give me a dexterity saving throw? Oh, acrobatics, it says. Acrobatics check, never mind.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
May I have a
I am
speck
going
of
to use the
advantage for
inspiration.
my shield?
I would like to use my inspiration too. I got
So we're
an
good-
8.
We're gonna do 2 separate checks. This acrobatics is just to walk on a plank. It's a very low check. You're gonna need that shield in a second, though.
I got a 17.
So
I could
does 8
walk
clear
on
it
some-
though, or should I use my inspiration?
That's not how it works.
You said it was a low check.
You
I'm
can't
gonna
ask
leave
those
the
questions.
8. I'm gonna leave the 8 and save the inspiration then.
Okay. Well, it's not that low of a check. So you start walking across, and you're strutting nonchalantly like you own the place. And what kind of shoes does Titus wear?
Titus has the glossiest,
Of course.
like, Victorian high top with, like, ornate buckled clasp work on it, and it's, like, snakeskin textured as well.
Your beautiful boots are not made for strutting on these rotted boards. And one boot just goes right through.
Titus is pissed.
Yeah, and you're gonna be a lot more pissed because as your foot drops into the water, you take 3 acid damage and your shoe finish is destroyed. The sheen, gone. It's a dull matte.
Titus is livid. Eyes are glowing and sparks are like flickering off the sides of their face.
Titus is now off balance, so I'm giving y'all a chance to intercept, but Titus is going to tumble right into this.
I'm right by them, so I'm gonna try to catch them before they topple over completely. Do I need to do a dex check or something?
Sure, yeah. Give me a dex check again. You're really close to them, so this is more about you not falling in with them.
23, natural 19.
Ooh. Yeah, you pluck Titus from the edge.
Got you.
Gotcha.
Arcadia, are you okay back there?
Shoes.
I'm walking behind Kalewick. I got a... What did I get? 15. Am I okay?
Yes. So the rest of you are okay as you proceed across there until... So here's how this is actually going to work.
I'm also putting my shield down. I'm also putting my shield down. I'm also putting my shield down.
Hey, are you putting your shield down?
Paladin buddies.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Kalewick and go, oh, that's smart. I'm just going to put my shield down.
Okay, so hold on. I rolled a d12 to pick from 3, which means 1, 2, 3. So this is the middle one. It's going to go for which plank are you on, Arcadia?
I am on the 3rd plank walking behind Kalewick.
Okay. So the tentacle comes up between the 2nd and the 3rd plank. It goes like bop, bop, and bops against your shields. And it is going to kind of turn and see Eden unguarded, distracted. But Eden, because it hit the shields and made a sound, you have advantage on this dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Say thank you, Paladins.
Thank you, Paladins. You're the best. 16.
That'll be enough. You're able to...
I hop over it. Like
just do like a little hop.
Yeah, like a little hop.
skip. Aw.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Inside Kilwick's like, oh my god, it's just like that time that Eden hopped over the one pit in the arena. Just geeking out.
Are you saying this? Are you like kind of saying it under your breath?
A little bit, yeah. But Arcadia totally hears.
Yeah. Like the time she did what?
Not now. Good.
God, I'm intrigued.
Competition.
So can
Okay.
we say that we're like reaching kind of like at the end of these?
Yes, so
plank
you make it to the
area?
other end of the plank.
Amazing.
Good job.
Titus is pissed.
All
Can
right.
I light the acid on fire?
You could try.
All right, I'm gonna just, cast produce flame on, turn around and be like, this demonic evil pool at 11.
As I see you, because I see everything. I see in 4D right now. I turn around and I assist you with a firebolt.
Yes.
Perfect.
And I prestidigitation to light the plank on fire too.
Yeah, you had fuel.
Solidarity.
We're boiling the tentacles now. Hello, calamari.
Hey, friends, do you know what happens when liquid boils in a contained underground space?
Creates
fuck.
gas.
So you cast fire, and then the planks start to catch and sizzle and bubble, and then it starts coming out in plumes of smoke and steam that hit the ceiling of this low underground dungeon and start to fill the room with you.
Oh, this is disgusting. We need to run.
Great. Could everyone give me a Constitution saving throw?
11.
14.
14.
14.
Ah! Twinsies.
Titus.
Triple.
I have fire resistance though. If it's
It's not
heat-related
fire,
damage.
it's poison.
Oh.
Oh.
as you just kind of breathe in some of these vapors. And you're not going to take harm, but you are going to feel a little loopy. Like, you know, when you maybe you've been doing so much spray painting in an unventilated area. You know, you've been making some choices. You and your busted boot as you strut forwards.
I'm talking to my watch this whole time. Can you fucking believe?
That was so rude. You see the tentacle? It didn't even buy me dinner.
Just can't. I'm gonna have to. These came from insert name of some foreign place in this world.
Oh, yeah, fancy. You know, I've always been a fan of a nice matte buff finish, though. I think they look great.
But they don't match now. I'm gonna have to get another pair.
Ah, you can put the other one in the acid. Problem solved.
Titus stops and turns around.
Titus, no, we don't
Back to
have
the
time.
plank.
I'm
Dip
grabbing
my foot
you.
in at the edge.
I'll do a contested check.
Do it. I want a
with you.
contested check right now.
Okay, what do I roll for this?
What do I
Strength
do?
or just dexterity?
Strength. Opposing strength checks.
I have no strength.
No, a 6. That was shit.
Hold on. I got a 17. I get my boot in. And
They
I shake
are
it off a
very
little bit.
committed to it, I guess.
You know, I almost like the patina. Look at the way the buckles look now. And they're like iridescently oiled and like glossy and then purplest rainbow sheen to it now. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's a look. We can make this a whole thing.
can I bottle some of this?
Yeah,
I might
Could you
need
give me
this for some
another
work later.
Constitution saving throw?
Titus, we don't have time.
Roll. I got a 15.
Okay, you're fine. You go to take a deep breath as you're next to the acid pit, and then you're like, oh, okay, shake it off a little.
Yes.
We always have time for bespoke artistry. I'm just saying.
Artwork. So I pocket a vial of
Not when you have competition and you see Eden. I'm just going. I literally am not gonna stay behind. I'm going. I don't know what's happening next.
Arcadia's
but
gonna follow closely behind Eden.
Great. So you see these two statues that you just walked right between are skulls with like big open mouths, and we just, yeah, cool.
I am ducking through like a swimmer, like plunging down to swim, like to dive from a platform or some shit. I'll roll enough acrobatics if needed.
Could you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. That is a 17.
Okay, so you are able. So what happens is you run, you dive, you do a cool move between these statues, and both of their jaws unhinge, and they shout at you, "Good luck!" But it is so loud that it is thunderous and seems to shake the tunnel around you. But you manage to kind of shrug off the thunder damage.
Perfect. I turn around and I'm like, that was very loud!
You got
I
the
am
little
past
birdies.
Eden, there's no need to shout. We're right here. Arcadia's gonna like wave her hand in front before she walks through because she wants to see if it'll like trigger again.
It does not.
Okay, she'll walk through it.
And the rest of you proceed through.
Great.
Perfect. And you get there. Oh my god, wait, Adrienne just invented acid wash. Holy shit.
Yes, acid wash leathers.
You're so right.
It's canon. It's canon now.
Somebody needs to make it in Midjourney for me, please, because I need to see what the snakeskin pattern, acid wash, leather, gloss matte boot with ornate buckles looks like.
The focus with which Ellie was like, I'm ready.
I'm on it. Yeah, I know. I'm
I've been
like,
summoned.
I need this in my life.
So as
I
you
want
get
these in real life now.
as you get to the end of the hall, there is an iron door in front of you that is hanging open from where the crop top the guard just like kicked it in. And you see a very large room in front of you. And it is illuminated by torches along the walls, and there are doors on every wall, and a pit in the middle. And you hear a fearsome cry. Oot, 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 ooh. And with that, that is where we are going to end today's episode. I've
got my Ultra Ball. I'm going to catch this Pokemon. All right, Hoot Hoot, let's go.
All right, friends. We are going to don't leave yet because we're gonna go chat some more, hang out in the after party, and that's gonna be over at Adrienne's channel, right?
Oh, hello. Mm-hmm. Yes, I guess. Yes, that's what we decided, right?
Is anybody else streaming?
No, my OBS crashed 3 times as I was trying to start stream. So.
Listen, it's going to be a short after party, but it's going to be worth it. You're going to love it. It's going to be so fun.
So let's go hang out there for a bit because I want to talk to you about this episode. This is when I say all I had prepped was a dungeon crawl for this, and that instead we ended up fighting just a guy right off the bat, and then flirting in the bar. I would have said, yeah, no, that sounds about right. That's my party. Yeah. That's, if you would have told me, I'd been like, yeah, story checks out.
Yeah. It does.
All right, beautiful beings. Let's chat at the after party. Goodbye. Mwah.